A long time ago, in the grand kingdom of Ako, there lived a prince named Obi. Prince Obi was known throughout the land for his bravery and wisdom, but his heart remained untouched by love. What could make a prince who had the bravery and wisdom of over 10,000 people untouched by love? Strange, isn't it? He had everything a prince would desire: wealth, power, and a kingdom that adored him. Yet, he longed for a companion who would see beyond his title and love him for who he truly was. Apparently, in the village, most of the maidens loved Prince Obi because of his wealth. He wanted a woman, a maiden, who would look beyond his wealth, who would look beyond his wisdom, and just love him for who he was. His parents were apparently worried that their son is untouched by love. What are we going to do about it? We have tried to arrange some princesses for him, but apparently he has refused our advances. So they let Prince Obi be and prayed that one day he was going to be touched by love. He was going to meet a woman who would love him for who he was. One fateful day, as Prince Obi rode the lush countryside of his village, he decided to venture beyond the castle's boundaries and explore the villages that dotted his kingdom. He had always been curious about the lives of his subjects and wished to see the world from their perspective. Indeed, Prince Obi is adventurous. As he rode down a narrow path, he noticed a small commotion by the roadside. A group of villagers had gathered around a young woman who seemed to be tending to an injured child. Her movements were swift and precise, and her face, though partially obscured by a bonnet, radiated kindness and determination. Intrigued by what Prince Obi saw, he ran forward to the scene. When he got there, the villagers saw him and noticed him. They quickly stepped aside, recognizing the prince. The young woman glanced up, and their eyes met for a brief moment, but she quickly returned to her task, applying some bandages to the child's wound with a practiced hand. Prince Obi was intrigued by the healer. He asked, "Who is this remarkable healer?" Prince Obi inquired, addressing an elderly man nearby. "She is our village nurse, Your Highness," the man replied with a hint of pride. "Her name is Alina. She came to our village a few months ago and has been a blessing to us ever since." Prince Obi watched as Alina comforted the child and reassured his anxious mother about his well-being. Her voice was soothing, her touch was gentle. There was something captivating about her, something that stirred a deep curiosity within her. "May I speak to her?" Prince Obi asked. The villagers nodded eagerly, parting to allow the prince approach the healer, that is Alina. She stood up, dusting off her apron, and bowed before him respectfully. "Your Highness," she said, her voice steady and calm, "how may I assist you?" And Prince replied, "I was merely passing by and saw the care you provided to this child." Prince Obi said, "Your skills and compassion are evident. I would like to know more about you. Nurse Alina, what brings you to this our village?" Alina hesitated for a moment, then replied, "I am but a simple healer, Your Highness. I travel from village to village, offering my services to those in need. This village welcomed me with open arms, and I have been fortunate to be able to help them." Prince Obi nodded, impressed by her humility and dedication. He went on to say, "Your work is admirable. Alina, if there is anything you need, please do not hesitate to ask me." "Thank you, Your Highness," Alina said with a gentle smile. "But I am content with what I have. It is the well-being of these people that matters to me most." Days turned to weeks, and Prince Obi found himself returning to the village more often. In fact, his parents were surprised. Why is our son always leaving the palace to go to the village side? Has he found any lady? They kept their hopes high. The palace maidens and even the palace guards were all whispering, but nobody said anything. Prince Obi watched as Alina went about her duties, healing the sick, comforting the distressed, and bringing hope to those in despair. With each passing day, his admiration for her grew, and he realized he has fallen deeply in love with the village nurse. One evening, as the sun set, Prince Obi found Nurse Alina at the edge of a river, gathering herbs, and he approached her, his heart pounding in his chest. "What is happening to my heart?" Prince Obi said, talking to himself, but he never muttered it out. "Alina," he said softly, "I have come to care for you deeply. Your kindness, your strength, and your selflessness have touched my heart in ways I never thought possible. I wish to know you better, to understand the person behind the healer. Will you grant me that honor?" Alina looked at him, her eyes filled with a mixture of surprises and tenderness. "Your Highness, I am but a simple village nurse. What could you possibly see in me?" "Everything," Prince Obi replied, taking her hand in his. "I see everything that matters. Please, Alina, allow me the chance to prove my love to you." Tears welled in Alina's eyes as she nodded. "I would be honored, Your Highness." As they spent more time together, Prince Obi discovered that Alina was not just a healer, but a woman of remarkable intelligence and grace. She shared stories of her travels, her dreams, her hopes for the future. In turn, he opened up to her about the pressures of royal life and his longing for a love that transcended titles and wealth. One day, as they walked through the village hand in hand, a mysterious traveler arrived, bearing news from a distant kingdom. He spoke of a princess who had vanished months ago, leaving her kingdom in turmoil. Her name was Princess Amara, known not only for her beauty, wisdom, and kind heart. Alina's face grew pale as she listened to the traveler's tale. And when he finished, Prince Obi noticed that Alina's countenance changed, and he was concerned because her face was a mixture of fear and resolve. "Alina, what is wrong with you? What happened? Why the sudden change of countenance?" With a mixture of fear, Nurse Alina opened up to Prince Obi. "Your Highness," she began, her voice trembling, "there is something I must tell you. I am not just a village nurse. My true name is Amara. I am the princess of the kingdom of Nze. I fled home to escape an arranged marriage and to find a life where I could help others without the constraints of royal duty." Prince Obi was stunned, shocked, and surprised. The woman he loved, the humble healer, was a princess in disguise. But as he looked into her eyes, he realized that his feelings for her had not changed, despite the fact that Alina lied to him. She was still the same compassionate, selfless woman who had won his heart. "Amara," he said gently, "your secret does not change my love for you. Whether you are a princess or a village nurse, you are the woman I love. Will you return to Nze and be my queen, and not just in title, but in spirit?" Tears streamed down Alina's face, or should I say Amara's face, as she accepted and embraced Prince Obi. "I will," she whispered to his ears. Together, they returned to Aku Kingdom, where Prince Obi announced his engagement to Princess Amara. In fact, The whole kingdom rejoiced, for their prince had found love that transcended titles and riches. Amara's true identity was revealed, and the people of Ako welcomed her with open arms, grateful for the kindness and compassion she has shown them as their village nurse. In fact, Prince Obi's parents were so happy. Finally, our dear son had found a woman after many years of searching. Prince Obi and Princess Amara were married in a grand ceremony. Their love story became a legend in Ako. They ruled with wisdom and compassion, always remembering the lessons they have learned from the time in their village. And so the prince, who had never known love, found it in the most unexpected place, with a princess who had disguised himself as a humble healer. Their love story was a testament to the powers of kindness, humility, and the belief that true love sees beyond titles and appearance. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please kindly give this video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and also turn on your post notification so that whenever I upload any more beautiful stories, you'll be among the first to watch. Please kindly share my video to your friends, to your loved ones, and tell them to subscribe. Have a beautiful day ahead. Bye-bye.